Hi, I am Diksha and welcome to yet another episode of Chasing Dreams with EduFund, a series where we explore the financial journeys of Indian parents who are striving to provide the best education for their children. Today I'll be having a conversation with Jeevraj, a father who had big dreams and great plans for his future education.
Finally, I was able to get shortlisted for 2 prestigious B schools. Somebody else got my seat
Okay.
for both the colleges.
But future had some unexpected turns that changed the entire course of his higher education.
I lost my father, so I had to go for job. It was not possible after that to go for my higher education.
So let's have a conversation with Jeevraj and find out how he dealt with the situation and how he got inspired to plan for his child's education. Hi Jeevraj, welcome to the session.
Hi, thank you very much for inviting us.
So can you please tell us what were the unexpected turns that you had to, go through in your educational journey?
Sure. Well, I'm the son of a government employee, and my father was earning sufficiently good. So I was in the impression that I'll just prepare for MBA for some prestigious B schools, and getting the education loan for prestigious B school is not a big deal. Right. So I'll be independent. I'll not be needing my parents' money for completing my post-grad in management. But after a lot of hard work, after getting good ranks and good percentile, finally I was able to get shortlisted for 2 prestigious B schools. Out of that, I decided I will go with this particular B school.
Okay.
And the process started for education loan. And it is then I realized that it is not happening. Something was going wrong with my application, and I was not informed about about lenders that what is wrong with my application. They were just keeping my application on hold, and last date has gone, and I had to miss somebody else got my seat for both the colleges. So I missed last date for both the colleges. I was still clueless exactly why my application was getting rejected, though my father was a government employee with sufficiently good salary. For I think at least 7 years, I was in the impression that I will prepare for management someday, and I don't need parents' money or any kind of saving. I will do it only on the basis of education loan.
Okay, but, even after the first encounter with you?
Yeah, so I was doing job. I had the chance of saving money for my own education, but I was like, no, I will go with education loan.
Okay.
But things were education loan did not got cleared.
Okay.
And I had to miss that thing. So I thought that I will apply again next year and then I will go for it. But immediately after that date, by June, college was supposed to start. In the month of July, I lost my father. So I had to go for job. It was not possible after that to go for my higher education.
Right.
So I missed it.
Okay. So this was about how many years ago?
Around 10 years.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
What was the cost of your MBA course 10 years ago?
It was only 14 lakhs.
14 lakhs?
Yeah, even 14 lakhs was not a big deal that time for my father, the way he was earning. But still, I don't know what was that thing which was stopping from lenders to clear my application.
Okay. So, you are a great example of the unexpected turns that one might, come across when it comes to education planning. And if you do not plan in advance, anything can happen.
Exactly.
And your dreams, you might have to give up on your dreams.
Yeah.
Right? So, knowing what you know now, how would you have planned your education in the past? How would you have prepared yourself?
If I can get chance to go back in the past, I will implement 2 things. First, immediately after getting job, start saving by myself. That is first thing. Second thing, I will encourage my parents to put some money aside for my education, for my future education.
Right.
That was very much possible. It was not like that we were living in poverty or like that. That was very much possible to keep a sufficient money aside as a saving. Maybe.
Okay. Right. And is this how you're currently approaching planning for your child?
Yeah, exactly. More than me, like my wife is very much excited about my daughter's education.
Okay.
I remember very well that when she was pregnant, from that time onwards, she is thinking that what my child would be, whether she will be an athlete, whether she will be good in finances, whether she will be good in engineering or arts. She was like, whatever is the case. She knew my story well, so she said that whatever is the case, she will start saving money right from her birth, and she did that. And I have heard in many books that save first and then spend. Those were just words for me.
Okay.
I learned the real meaning of these words from her.
Right.
The day when I receive my salary, or she receives her salary, first thing she does is keep the money aside, then we will spend.
So this is actually a very interesting point that you have mentioned, which is first you set aside money for your savings, and then you use the rest of the money for your expenditure. What are the different tips on money management skills that you apply in your day-to-day life, something that you learned from your parents, or something that you would also like to teach your kids in the future?
With respect to money management skills, I'm not that good into this thing.
Okay, you're learning.
So yeah, I'm learning from my wife only. She is the one who takes the decision for all our finances, even including my salary, where we are going to invest, where she is going to invest. She is the one who decides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So what are the different approaches you have for your child's education? So if I remember correctly, you have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
And she's currently how old?
4 years.
4-year-old. So junior KG, senior KG, and then first grade, right? So she's gonna change schools as well.
Yeah.
So have you started looking into her, future schools, or the cost of it all, including the tuitions and additional charges like uniforms, stationery, transportation, and all that? And how are you approaching the planning and saving for the cost?
Exactly. Actually, all these calculations are shared by my wife only. I will share that.
Okay.
I was not expecting that school cost will go much higher. I was expecting like around 20 to 30,000 per year should be the cost. But the school that she selected for my daughter was costing around 1.5 lakhs per annum.
Wow. Okay.
I was like, too much.
Yeah, right.
And then it's not just school. If she says that she wants to go to US for engineering, let's say, then the cost will be around 50 lakhs. That's what we thought. Then after when we came to know about EduFund, she downloaded that app, and there is something called as cost calculator.
Right. Yes.
And that cost calculator was eye-opening for us, because that showed us around 1.5 to 2 CR range for her age, whether it is graduation or post-graduation.
Okay.
So we were much behind our planning.
Right.
So that time when we calculated for 50 lakhs, she immediately invested such a way that we will get 50 lakhs during that time.
Wow.
And she is already in that process. But now we are thinking how to gather so much money so that we can get 1.5 to 2 CR in that age. Now we are in that process.
Yeah, it's great to know that there are facilities out there that you can actually explore, use, and then maybe avoid the mistakes for your children that you had to go through in your past.
Education cost is going to be higher only for medical or engineering, but that is not the fact. If your child wants to go for sports, or if your child wants to go for arts, maybe psychology, just go and search fees for MA in psychology in Bangalore or anywhere else. Even that cost is higher. So it's not that arts is going to come at very cheaper cost or anything else. Even arts cost is education cost is going to be higher, or even sports cost is going to, if your child said that he wants to be a sportsman or athlete, even that cost is going to be higher. So irrespective of what your child choose, you will have to plan for it.
So exactly, that's a great tip to take home with for all our viewers today. Thank you so much for joining us, and it was great having a conversation with you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, okay.
Thank you for joining us for yet another episode of Chasing Dreams with EduFund. We'll be coming back to explore more financial stories of Indian parents, and we'll give you more financial tips. So stay tuned for that, and have a great day.